All right, Hollywood men fans, get ready. The news cycle never stops, and we've got the latest updates you absolutely cannot miss. First up, a look at the Dodgers and a key player navigating a tough stretch. Next, we're diving into a surprising accusation involving AI and one of entertainment's biggest names. Is this the future or a technological misstep? Then, we head across the pond, where a massive superstar absolutely rocked a sellout crowd, bringing his iconic energy to a historic venue. And finally, we're back to the Dodgers, analyzing their narrow lead and a slump that's got everyone talking. Don't go anywhere, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update. Dodgers star faces slump amidst increased workload. The Los Angeles Dodgers star catcher, Will Smith, known for his stellar performance and all-star status this season, is currently experiencing an uncharacteristic dip in his offensive numbers during the month of August. Entering Monday's games, Smith's statistics for the month show a batting average of just .158, with a .304 on-base percentage and a .228 slugging percentage. He has managed only 1 home run and 8 runs batted in over 17 games, with 16 starts. This performance marks a significant departure from his earlier season success, raising questions among fans and analysts. The Dodgers, pushing towards the postseason, have been strategically increasing Smith's playing time as the season progresses. Manager Dave Roberts has been actively managing Smith's workload, with an eye on ensuring he meets the criteria for the National League batting title at the end of the season, a testament to his overall value to the team. Despite the increased game time, Smith himself does not believe his recent struggles are directly linked to his workload. He has instead pointed to mechanical adjustments in his swing as the primary reason for the slump. "I think just mechanical things have crept in that I'm working on cleaning up," Smith explained recently. "It's baseball. There's highs and lows, so at some point there was going to be a slump or whatever you want to call it, but not worried. Just continue to work, continue to do what I've always done, and dig my way out." To manage his performance and longevity, the Dodgers organization has been prioritizing rest for Smith, aiming to keep him effective throughout the crucial final stretch of the season and into the playoffs. However, recent game logs show Smith starting 3 consecutive games behind the plate for the first time since mid-June, which also marked the first instance this season he played a day game immediately following a night game. This proactive management of his schedule is a delicate balancing act for the team. Looking ahead, Dave Roberts indicated that the playing time distribution between Smith and fellow catcher Dalton Rushing will be assessed on a game-by-game basis. "That's a read and react. I think right now I'm reacting," Roberts commented on the fluid plan for Smith's usage. "It makes sense." This approach was evident when, despite 2 prior losses, Roberts had considered starting Smith for all 3 games against the San Diego Padres. Ultimately, he did not play in the final game of that series. Smith's absence in that particular game provided another opportunity for Rushing, who capitalized by hitting a go-ahead home run that prevented the Dodgers from being swept in San Diego. The situation has garnered attention from the team's fanbase, with many eager to see Smith regain his usual form. His contributions are vital as the Dodgers navigate this critical period of their season. But what happens when the digital world blurs with reality? We've got a story about AI and a familiar face. Next, we're heading to the UK for a massive concert event that had fans on their feet. Will Smith faces scrutiny over alleged AI fan generation in tour video. Will Smith, the renowned rapper and actor, is currently facing accusations of employing artificial intelligence to create images of fans for a promotional video showcasing his ongoing tour. The video, shared across his social media platforms, features concert footage highlighting packed audiences cheering for the artist. Smith, in the caption accompanying the post, expressed his appreciation for the fans, stating, "My favorite part of tour is seeing you all up close. Thank you for seeing me too." However, the visual content has ignited a debate regarding the authenticity of the depicted crowd. Critics have pointed to several instances within the video that suggest the use of AI technology. Specific shots reportedly show audience members with blurred or distorted facial features, while others exhibit anomalies in hand and finger formations, such as extra digits or unnaturally shaped hands. One particular frame captures a man holding a sign that reads, "You can make it, helped me survive cancer." THX will, but his knuckles appear unnaturally merged with the sign. Similarly, a woman in front of him seems to be holding his hand, yet a headband from the person behind her merges onto her wrist, adding to the speculation. Representatives for Will Smith have been contacted for comment on these allegations. Meanwhile, reactions on platforms like Reddit have been swift and critical. Users have described the alleged AI-generated images as pathetic and commented that it appears as though image upscaling gone horribly wrong. One observation suggested that the individuals depicted might be real people who are now presented in a distorted, melted waxwork-like manner. These accusations surface at a time when AI technology is a significant topic of discussion and concern within the music industry. Recent studies highlight the potential economic impact, with projections indicating that music professionals could lose up to a quarter of their income to AI in the coming years. Furthermore, streaming platforms are experiencing a massive influx of AI-generated content. Deezer, for instance, reports approximately 10,000 AI-generated tracks submitted daily, constituting about 10% of all music uploads. There are also reports of AI songs being uploaded to the profiles of deceased musicians on Spotify. High-profile artists such as Elton John, Coldplay, Dua Lipa, Paul McCartney, Florence Welch, Kate Bush, and Robbie Williams have publicly urged the UK government to revise copyright laws in response to the growing threat posed by AI. In parallel, artists like SZA have voiced concerns about over-reliance on AI, calling users codependent on a machine. Even Hollywood figures are weighing in, with James Cameron expressing worries that AI could mirror the dystopian scenarios depicted in his film, The Terminator. Smith's tour is scheduled to continue with upcoming dates in Cardiff and London. In other unrelated news concerning Will Smith, director Michael Bay recently departed from the actor's film, Fast and Loose, citing creative differences. Smith has also been reflecting on past film roles he declined, including creating a music video inspired by The Matrix, and discussing his reasons for turning down a role in Christopher Nolan's Inception. From digital artistry to live performance, the energy is palpable. Let's see what happened when a superstar hit the stage in the UK. Next up, we're checking in on the Dodgers again, where a narrow lead is causing some serious concern. Hollywood icon Will Smith delivers electrifying performance in Scarborough. Thousands of ecstatic fans filled the Scarborough open-air theater on Sunday, witnessing a spectacular closing performance for the summer season by Hollywood superstar Will Smith. The acclaimed singer and actor captivated the sold-out crowd of 8,000, marking a significant event as the venue hosted a performer with an impressive collection of accolades, including an Academy Award, a Golden Globe, a BAFTA, and multiple Grammy Awards. Smith's highly anticipated performance, part of his based on a true story European tour, took the audience on a journey through his diverse career. The setlist seamlessly blended his early work as the Fresh Prince with iconic movie themes and his latest material. Crowd favorites like Miami, Summertime, Men in Black, and Wild Wild West had the audience singing along and reminiscing. A particularly electrifying moment occurred when Smith brought out his Best Actor Oscar, which was met with thunderous applause and cheers from the captivated audience. Addressing the crowd, Smith shared his personal feelings about the performance, stating, "This night is particularly joyful for me as I've had some difficulties in the last couple of years. I've spent my entire career trying to bring joy and fun and love. It's been my deepest human devotion to bring a little bit of light and love into this world." His words resonated deeply with the attendees, highlighting his resilience and commitment to spreading positivity. The concert featured opening sets by popular DJs, including Radio 1's Ricky and Melvin and Radio 2's Scott Mills, building the excitement for Smith's main performance. Social media buzz from the event, shared by venues like Scarborough Oat, showcased the overwhelming fan enthusiasm and the vibrant atmosphere of the night. That's the power of a live show. But when the cameras are off, what's really going on behind the scenes? We've got a developing story about potential AI use. Now let's shift our focus back to the sports world, specifically the Dodgers, and a close call that has fans on edge. Dodgers narrow NL West lead under pressure, as Will Smith's slump raises concerns. The Los Angeles Dodgers are currently in a precarious position, barely clinging to their lead in the National League West Division. As the season enters its critical stretch, a recent slump experienced by their star catcher, Will Smith, has ignited alarm bells among the team's fanbase and analysts alike. Smith, a linchpin for the Dodgers, has seen a notable decline in his offensive production throughout August, prompting questions about the team's stability and his personal performance. Smith, who has been an all-star and a consistent offensive force for the Dodgers, is currently batting a mere .158 with a .304 on-base percentage and a .228 slugging percentage for the month. His power numbers have also dipped, with only 1 home run and 8 runs batted in over 16 starts in August. This stark contrast to his earlier season performance has become a focal point for discussions surrounding the team's current form and their ability to maintain their divisional lead. Manager Dave Roberts has been actively managing Smith's workload, aiming to keep him fresh for the postseason and ensure he qualifies for batting title considerations. However, Smith himself attributes his struggles to mechanical issues rather than fatigue from increased playing time. He expressed confidence in his ability to overcome the slump, stating, "I think just mechanical things have crept in that I'm working on cleaning up. It's baseball. There's highs and lows, so at some point there was going to be a slump or whatever you want to call it. But not worried. Just continue to work, continue to do what I've always done, and dig my way out." Despite these reassurances, the team's narrow lead in the division amplifies concerns about Smith's current performance. The Dodgers' ability to hold off their rivals is closely tied to the offensive contributions of key players like Smith. Any prolonged dip in his production could have significant implications for their postseason aspirations. The team's strategy of balancing Smith's playing time with that of backup catcher Dalton Rushing will continue to be a key factor in managing the roster effectively during this crucial period. The fan reaction has been a mix of concern and support, with many hoping for Smith's swift return to form. The upcoming games will be crucial in determining whether the Dodgers can maintain their position at the top of the NL West, with Will Smith's performance being a central element to watch. That's a wrap on our top stories for today. Stay tuned for more updates. That's all the top stories. Will Smith is battling a slump but focusing on mechanical fixes, while accusations of AI fan use are swirling around his tour video. Across the pond, he electrified a massive crowd in Scarborough. And back in LA, the Dodgers are holding on to a slim lead with Smith's slump causing concern. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to Hollywood Men, hit that notification bell, leave a comment below, and follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content.